What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. And if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Click the thumbs up button for the video. Anyways, live again. Day 5 of the 2018-19 UEFA Nations League. The Nations League. But what's up, man? Waiting for people to join the live stream. It's a late live stream today, because I was actually stuck at work. You know, gotta make that money, man. Gotta make that money. But what's up, man? Rushid Tahari, what's up? Omar M. Name, hello, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Thank you for joining the live stream. Daniel Refi says, yo, guys, all of you guys in here right now, smash the thumbs up button one time for the live stream. One time. Don't waste no time. So waiting for it to be populated a bit more before we start recapping what happened today in the UEFA Nations League. Guys, as you know, I usually live stream a bit earlier, but I had to give the slack to my boy Football Pharaoh. Or he actually did me that favor and did his live stream a little bit earlier so that I could actually do mine when I get home and we are not live streaming at the same time. You know, you got to work together. So we have MW Choli up in here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Master Gaming 66. Piction is up in here. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining the live stream, man. How's your day going today? What games did you see? I actually did not watch any matches today at all because I was really, really busy at work. I worked 12 hours on the job today. So I didn't get to see any games. I would have actually get to see some games if they had early matches today, but they didn't have any games starting at 9 a.m. nor any games at I think 11:45. So I just had to just chill out today. No matches at all. I figured I'll take a break. So Danny Refer said, Dom play PES. No, I don't play PES. I actually play FIFA. I do not play Pro Evolution Soccer. Do not play that. But guys, anyways, I'm going to start with the information. Even though we only have 9 people up in here, that's fine. More people will join. And this is also for the replay. So never mind how many people are up in here right now. So on September 10th, oh man, I said that wrong. 2018, the matches for the UEFA Nations League. Let's start with League D. We had Kosovo playing the Faroe Islands and defeating them 2-0. Big result for Kosovo after drawing their first fixture. For Kosovo, we had Albert Zanelli scoring in the 50th minute, and 5 minutes later, Athe Nuhui, I don't know how to say that name, scored a second goal to give Kosovo a really, really convincing win. And this is their first ever competitive win as a footballing nation. So congratulations to the boys from Kosovo. Big win, their first ever competitive victory. So that's a really good tidbit there for all of us. So Kosovo go up to 4 points. So let's move on to the next League D fixture between Malta and Azerbaijan, which ended in a 1-1 draw. So Azerbaijan, I think this is their second draw. Not good. This is the team I actually predicted to get promoted to League C. So Malta scored first to Andre Agius, 10th minute penalty, put it in the back of the net. And then Azerbaijan equalized in the 26 minutes through Tamkin Khalilzadeh. Both teams 1 point. Not a good result for Azerbaijan at all. Not a good result. I was, hoping that they would win their first 2 matches, but it didn't end so. And for the last League D game, Andorra won, Kazakhstan won. So Andorra is they're really doing something. I think this is 2 draws now for Andorra. This is good stuff. Good stuff for the landlocked nation. Wow, very small nation as well. So Kazakhstan scored first in the 68 minutes through Yuri Logvinenko, and then Jordi Alaez scored a late goal to bag the draw for Andorra. So those are the only 3 League D fixtures today. So let's do a quick recap of the League D standings. So far in Group 1, we had Group 1 matches today. Georgia are on top with 6 points. And Andorra, surprisingly, guys, Andorra is in second place with 2 points, still unbeaten so far in the UEFA Nations League. This is astonishing. What's up, Mark Pacelli, man? Welcome to the stream. Frank Pavunkovic, thank you very much for joining the stream. Abi Ram as well. Thank you guys for being part of this stream. We have Latvia third with 1 draw and Kazakhstan at the bottom. Man, round of applause for Andorra, man. We could actually see Andorra pull a Iceland. Who knows? Qualify for Euro 2020. That will be amazing for football. In Group 2, we have Belarus, Luxembourg, Moldova, San Marino. Each team has played one match each. Belarus on top, 3 points. Luxembourg second, 3 points. In Group 3, where we had Group 3 fixtures today, Kosovo on top of the group with 4 points. 4 points, 1 win, 1 draw. Faroe Islands second with 1 win, 1 loss. Azerbaijan third with 2 draws. So the team that I predicted to move on is still in it, and Malta at the bottom, 1 point. So competition is tight in League D. It's really tight. And in Group 4, Macedonia on top, 2 wins in 2 matches. Armenia second, 3 points, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Liechtenstein third with 1 win, 1 loss as well. And Gibraltar at the bottom, yet to gain a point. So it's looking pretty good in the UEFA Nations League so far. The league, I think, it's a success. It's a success. A lot of people are skeptical about it, but it's a success. I think it's a success. This is my 5th day doing live streams on it. It has to be successful if I'm actually doing so. So the teams that I predicted to move on, you know, they're looking good so far, which is Georgia, Belarus, Macedonia, not so much Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, they're still in it, but who knows? I might not get that prediction correct. So let's move on to the next fixtures, which will be Group League C fixtures. So we had 3 League C fixtures today, and they were good matches. I didn't see them, but from the results, judging from the results, they were good matches. We had Montenegro defeating Lithuania 2-0. Well, we all should have expected that result. Stefan Savic scored a 34th minute penalty. Like, wow, Stefan Savic taking the penalties for Montenegro. I think Stefan Jovetic is still injured. Like, he is always injured. Like, injury has really hampered his career. And then Marko Jankovic scored 1 minute later. I was about to say 5 minutes later. 1 minute later to, you know, seal a 2-0 win for Montenegro. So this is Montenegro's first Nations League win. So awesome stuff for the Montenegrin people. Okay, let's move on to the next League C fixture. Serbia 2, Romania 2. Not a good result for Serbia at all. They're really, really playing around. They are playing around. Okay, so Serbia scored first to Alexander Mitrovic. And then Nikolai Stancu equalized for Romania in the 48th minute through a penalty. And then Mitrovic puts Serbia back up ahead. And then George Tusedin scored 5 minutes later to, you know, equalize and seal the 1 point for Romania. So Romania coming twice from behind to earn a draw. Pretty awesome stuff, man. Pretty awesome stuff. Very, very gritty team. Romania has been absent, you know, for quite a while, you know, especially from the World Cup, you know, that 1998 World Cup when the whole team dyed their hair blonde. You know, I don't know who remembers that, but I do remember that. So let me see what you guys saying in the chat so far. Okay. Mark Pacelli says Serbia is too strong for League C, but it's not proven to be so. It's not proven to be so. Their first result, I think it was a 1-0 win, and now a 2-2 draw. They should have beaten Romania. I think they should have beaten Romania. And for the third fixture, Scotland defeats Albania 2-0. Albania is actually a team I predicted to move on, but I did mention that Scotland is a team to watch. So the first goal was an own goal by Berat Jimshiti. Wow, what a name. What a name. Jimshiti. Wow. 47th minute own goal. And then Stephen Naismith put the game to bed when he scored in the 68th minute. So I think there was actually a few balls that hit the post, if I could recall reading into this earlier during the day. But Stephen Naismith actually scored from a corner routine. So great job for Scotland starting off their UEFA Nations League campaign on a high with a 2-0 win. This is looking good. Remember, in this group, there's only 3 teams. I think it's Scotland, Albania, and Israel is in this group, if I'm not mistaken. So all 3 teams in this group might be a little lucky to be joining the group that has 3 teams in League C. So let's do a quick recap of what's going on so far in League C before we move on to League B. Okay, the standings in League C so far, Scotland on top of Group 1 with 3 points, 1 match played. Albania second, 2 match played, 3 points, 1 win, 1 loss. And Israel, the team that I actually predicted to be relegated, to get relegated to League D, to play amongst the minnows, last in the group. So, Group 2, we have Greece, 3 points, Finland, 3 points, Estonia, none, and Hungary, none. They didn't play today. They might play tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to get to the fixtures. And then in Group 3, Bulgaria on top with 6 points. I did not predict Bulgaria to, get promoted to League B, but I did predict Bulgaria to qualify for the 2022 World Cup. I'm making that clear right now. Norway second, the team that I predict to move on. I don't know what they did in the game versus Bulgaria. Was it Bulgaria they lost to? Yes, Bulgaria, yes, I think so. And then Cyprus, who defeated Slovenia, and then Slovenia at the bottom without a point. Slovenia looks poised to be relegated. Wow, Slovenia. I can't believe this. Do you guys believe this? Slovenia. But anyways, the 4th group, Montenegro on top with 4 points. And remember, Serbia and Montenegro are in the same group. They used to be one nation. They played at 2006 World Cup as Serbia and Montenegro. So I can't wait for those matches, man. I can't wait. Montenegro might actually beat Serbia, even though I'm predicting Serbia to qualify, not qualify, top the group and move on to League B. And as Mark Pacelli said, Serbia is too strong for this league. No. Serbia might be proving that they belong right here with these results, man. Romania third, 2 points, 2 draws in 2 games. Awesome stuff for Romania. Awesome stuff. And Lithuania at the bottom, they look like they're going to get relegated for sure. So let's move on to League B. Okay. League B fixture. This is exciting. This is one exciting fixture because I was actually following the matches today, guys. I wasn't watching it. I tried to watch a game on my ESPN app and it wasn't allowing me to. And I didn't feel like using my other app that I have on my phone because I was at work and it would be, I would be losing signal and stuff like that. Plus it was raining and I had work to do. So I didn't tune in. But Sweden versus Turkey. Sweden versus Turkey. I could swear Sweden was up 2-0. Yes, I was right. Sweden was actually up 2-0 after Isak Kiese Thelin scored a 35th minute goal and Victor Claesson scored a 49th minute goal. They were 2-0 up. And I also think I read that Marcus Berg squandered like 2 Easy chances. Like, why they keep persisting with Marcus Berg? I don't understand. He couldn't score a single goal at the World Cup. He had, I think, the most shots at goal. He was up there amongst the most shots at goal, along with guys like Neymar. And he couldn't do it today. He couldn't do it again today. And 2 minutes after Victor Clausen scored, Hakan Çalhanoğlu scored one, and then Emre, this is crazy. This is crazy. Late drama. Emre Akbaba scored in the 88th minute, and then in the 92nd minute to give Turkey a come-from-behind victory. Wow, after being 2-0 down. And Akbaba was actually a substitute. Magic by the Romanian manager, Mircea Lucescu. Wow. And Emre Akbaba actually plays for Galatasaray. This is amazing stuff. This is freaking amazing stuff. A win on the road for Turkey. This is amazing. Did any of you guys actually saw this game? Any of you guys saw this game? Because I didn't actually see the game. You know, it's crazy, man. I did not see the game, but wow. Freaking wow. I love matches like this. I love matches like this. I love matches like this. So, someone said, are Russia seriously cheating? They've won 5x against Czech Republic. Was that a game today? Russia, Czech Republic played today? Oh, a friendly. That has to be a friendly, right? Because I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Guys, I'll talk about the friendlies after I'm done going through this. But that was actually the only League B match today. Turkey with the big come-from-behind victory. Wow, remember Turkey qualified for the 2016 Euros with a late goal, a late Selçuk İnan free kick, direct free kick, I think, if I could recall, to seal a place at Euro 2016, man. They'll love to leave things for late. They really do. I could remember watching Turkey at the 2002 World Cup with guys like Sash and Suker, and they were awesome. They were awesome. You know, so to recap League B, in Group 1, we have Ukraine on top. Ukraine has been phenomenal. I really did not predict Ukraine to, do this well. And they're on top with 6 points, while both Czech Republic and Slovakia have lost both their UEFA Nations League opening matches. Group 2, Russia on top, 3 points. Turkey now second after losing their first game to Russia. So Turkey looks like they could bounce back. They could bounce back, They got that bounce back ability inside of them. And Sweden, man, third in the group, 0 points. I did predict Russia to get promoted to League A, though. Not Sweden. Not Sweden at all. And then in Group 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina on top with 3 points. Austria yet to play. Austria should be playing tomorrow, though. I think it's against Bosnia and Herzegovina, if I'm not mistaken. And Northern Ireland at the bottom without a point. And a lot of people are saying that Northern Ireland were the better team versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. But come on, man, you have to do better than that at home. You let down the home fans. And in the fourth group, Denmark on top, Wales second after the loss to the aforementioned Denmark, and the Republic of Ireland at the bottom. I'm actually predicting both Ireland teams to be relegated to League C. I'm really not impressed with their football at all. And it's no disrespect to Ireland, and it's no bias whatsoever. It's just that they need to make some changes at the top. Michael O'Neill, Martin O'Neill, these guys need to go. These guys need to go. They need younger, innovative managers. They need younger, innovative managers. For real, man. For real. Or they just need older and better tacticians than these two. So that rounds off League B. So let's move on to League A, where we had Portugal and Italy. I actually wanted to watch this game, but Portugal defeated Italy 1-0. And Italy has to be blamed. They have to blame themselves. Mancini, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. It's too early. Andre Silva scored the only goal in the 48th minute, and Italy failed to reply. So, Italy, man, Italy. Guys, let me talk about it, because I actually looked at the lineup before the matches start, and I was like a big WTF. Balotelli was sent home because they said he looks 15 pounds overweight and he's not fit. A few other guys were actually left out of the squad. We had Ciro Immobile captain in the team today. I don't even think Chiellini played. He basically, what Mancini did is he actually changed up the whole. He changed up the whole team. He changed up the whole team from the match that was against Poland, right? He changed up the whole team. He changed it up. He changed it up, and I was like, what is he doing? It's like he's experimenting. So obviously he's not taking this thing too seriously. He's really not taking this thing too seriously at all, because the team is different. It's a different team. We had Simone Zaza starting today. Lazzari, I think this is his debut. Ciro Immobile captain. Cristante, Chiesa, Bonaventura, Romanogli, Jorginho. Well, he's a really quality player. Donnarumma in goal. No Chiellini. He didn't even feature in the game. Insigne didn't feature in the game. Bonucci on the bench. Benedeschi on the bench. Like, are you freaking kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. So it seems like Emerson Palmieri actually plays for Italy now. Like, wow. Is this his debut? He's a Brazilian now. You know, he used to play for AS Roma, I think. And he is now an Italian international. Wow. Found something out today. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But Portugal, man, I actually predicted Portugal to stay in League A, but I predicted Italy to move on to the finals. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen at all. Portugal seems to be playing well without Ronaldo. Andre Silva finally puts one in the back of the net after he couldn't do it at the World Cup. So, big win for Portugal, man. Big win for Portugal. Let me do a quick recap of what happened so far in League A. And then what I'll do like what Football Pharaoh does and predict the matches for tomorrow, which will be the final day for this current international break. 6 days in a row of UEFA Nations League football, man. I'm loving it. Really, really, really loving it, man. Tournament football. And then we have CONCACAF Nations League, AFCON qualifiers, and a whole spew of friendlies all over the world. Too many to cover. I could have actually covered everything, but, you know, why try to cover everything, man? You can't try to cover everything. I just like to be concentrated, you know, on the UEFA Nations League. So at the end of it all, you know, when the whole tournament is over, you guys can say, yo, man, this guy actually covered the whole thing, and not when it's starting to heat up and get a little more popular. So in League A, France on top of Group 1 with 4 points from 2 games. Germany, second, 1 point. And the Netherlands, who I think is going to get relegated, no points. Group 2, Switzerland, 3 points after smashing Iceland 6-0. Belgium yet to play. They will face Iceland, I think, tomorrow. Who knows? How many goals will Belgium score versus Iceland? I think it's a whole match for Iceland. Belgium, unpredictable. Very unpredictable team, especially without Kevin De Bruyne there. And you never know what Hazard does on the day. You never know what Lukaku does on the day. You know, who knows if they'll even play the game. So we don't know what would happen yet. You know, and then Group 3, Portugal on top with 3 points. Poland second, 1 point. Italy third, 1 point. 1 draw, 1 loss. I'm actually predicting Poland to get relegated, but it seems like Italy might pull another one on us. Seems like they might pull another one on us. And who knows, Mancini might get sacked early in his tenure. You know? So Italians love to fire their coaches, man. Especially with the clubs. Group 4, Spain on top, 3 points. Croatia, no point. And England third, 0 points. I think Croatia and Spain does play tomorrow, right? So, guys, let's look at the fixtures for tomorrow and actually do a bit of a prediction. But let's actually talk about, let me look in the stream and talk to you guys a little bit before I move on. Okay, we have Football Pharaoh up in here. Hi, Football Pharaoh. Tiki Taka, Daniel Refi, Adnan is up in here. We have Frank Puvonkovic. Oh, man, I have to take my time and say your name. FIFA and PES player. What's up? Mark Pacelli. We have Gord up in here. Who else we have up in here, man? Announce yourself if you're in the chat. CR7 Golazo. Perual Mundial is up in here. Brazd DD is up in here. All right. Okay. Enough of the shout outs, man. I appreciate everyone joining the stream. Really, really appreciate it. So, guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to do a prediction for the matches tomorrow, and then we will go into a bit of Q&A. I don't want to make the stream super long tonight because I didn't even eat since I came home from work. So I want to get to doing a little bit of that and, hanging out with my wife and all of that. You got to have a healthy balance of things. Plus, I made a video before the stream that I have to edit and post. So let's move on. Tomorrow, which will be September 11th, a very sad day for U.S. citizens, but we will not go into that further. But in League A, you know what? Yes, let's start with League A. Let's start from the top. We have Iceland versus Belgium. Iceland, they got smashed. Belgium, they placed third at the 2018 World Cup. This would be, I think, their first competitive fixture. Since then, they played a match, which I think they won. I can't remember who they played. I was actually busy with the Nations League. I didn't pay no mind to any friendlies. But Belgium should run away with this, guys. What's your prediction for the the Iceland versus Belgium match? I'm going to be reading your predictions right now, and I'll be calling them out. Okay, Frank Puvankovic said Iceland is done. 4-0 win to Belgium. All right. Okay. We have Iceland 1, says Football Pharaoh, 4 to Belgium. I can remember you actually saying that in your live stream. Iceland 0, Belgium 3, Tiki Taka. PJ Maguire, 4-0 win to Belgium. Daniel Refi, 4-1 win to Belgium. Mark Pacelli, Iceland's home stadium is not an easy place to go, so it will be closer than expected. Yes, you're right. But they have changed their manager, who was a bit of a lucky charm. I heard that he used to actually go to a small pub in Reykjavik, and he used to actually tell the people in the pub about, who's going to play the game, who's, his tactics. Even before anybody from the media actually finds out, he would go and he would repeat this ritual time after time. So maybe, that was actually the lucky charm, and he's not there anymore to do that. So God said Modric on his birthday says that he's wished to beat Spain to make Croatian people happy for the next 2 months break. Yes, that would be an awesome thing if they could actually beat Spain. It would be a statement sent right there that their World Cup exploits were no fluke. So, any more predictions? Adnan said Belgium 4, Iceland 1. Tiki Taka, Belgium is on fire right now. Yes, they are. Mark Pacelli says a 2-1 win for Belgium, and Damian Perez says Belgium 3, Iceland 2 in a thriller. I would love to see that. Omar M also says a 6-0 win for Belgium. Thank you very much for your predictions, guys. I'm settled with it. If you're in here and you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, smash it, man. Let's get the likes up for this video, okay? The next fixture, Croatia versus Spain, or España versus Hrvatska. Oh, boy. Spain actually opened their UEFA Nations League campaign with a 2-1 win versus England. It was a It was a very, very controversial ending to the game, but we won't go into that. It's UEFA's fault. They should have had VAR. You use it at the World Cup and you're not using it at the Nations League. Very, very confusing. Very, very confusing. So this was actually, this would actually be Luis Enrique's home debut for Spain. So newly appointed manager, the former Barcelona man. I can't remember where he used to manage before Barcelona. Was it Alaves? I can't remember. But he makes his debut at home as the Spain boss. You know, guys, you can remember Julian Lopetegui had a really, really good run, you know, for Spain. And then he was sacked after he took the Real Madrid job just before the World Cup. I think that was so stupid. He should have actually waited until the World Cup was over or during. Let the World Cup start and then announce it if you want to. But it was just so dumb how they did the whole thing. And then Fernando Hierro stepped in thinking that he could be savior. I would have wanted no part of that Spain team. I would have been like, coach yourselves. No, but still, somebody had to step up. Somebody had to step up. And Fernando Hierro was really brave to do that. Respect to the man, man. Respect to the man. So, Spain versus Croatia. It's a tough prediction, though. It's a tough prediction to make. Really, really tough prediction. Remember, Croatia are no longer without, their front man, Mario Mandzukic. So, for Croatia, their lineup, okay, I don't have any squad list here for Croatia right now, but they have made quite a few changes to their lineup. But it's basically the same team that went to the World Cup minus Charluka, Strinic, Mandzukic, and Daniel Subasic. But the replacement goalkeeper is really, really good. Kalinic, Lovre Kalinic, he is really good. He plays in the Belgian league. He is highly rated. The Croatians talk him up. Dominik Livakovic is also there as backup. He is also a really good young goalkeeper. And you have guys like, Marco Piazza there. You still have Shimi Vasaliko still there. The team is still pretty good. Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, Ivan Perisic is still there. Marcelo Brozovic. The team is strong. The team is strong. Spain, who knows? Enrique might be experimental. We never know who will turn out. And Spain, as you guys should know, you never know what to expect from them. Saw what they did at the World Cup versus teams like Morocco. Portugal came back from behind, I think, to a beautiful Ronaldo hat-trick to draw. And Spain had a very torrid World Cup, to say the least. So I'm actually going for a draw tomorrow. It's either going to be a 1-1 draw or a 0-0 draw. But I don't think Spain is going to lose at home. I don't think they're going to lose at home. And I really don't think Croatia is going to lose, again. I don't think they're going to lose again after they lost the World Cup final. I think they will go in and they will grind out a 1-1 draw. What's your predictions, guys? What's your predictions? What is your predictions? Croatia versus Spain. No, Spain versus Croatia. What's your predictions? Okay, Daniel Refi says a 3-0 win to Spain. Oh. Wow. 1-1 draw, says Football Pharaoh. Tiki-taka. 2-1 win for Spain, man. Damian Perez says an emphatic 3-3 draw. Wow, I would love to see that. God says a draw. One draw, another draw. So I think we all agree that it's going to be a draw. Omar M, a 2-2 draw. The hitman is up in here. He says Spain isn't that good. Yeah, Spain going through a transition period, Iniesta, left the team. Gerard Piqué no longer there. Have to find a replacement center half. Have David De Gea, sometimes they say he's so good, he's the best in Europe, and then he might have a really bad day at the office. So we know how that goes already. And yes, Spain doesn't have a striker. So you don't think that Iago Aspas and Rodrigo are strikers? Morata? Well, Morata, as we know, has been going through a bad patch, but Iago Aspas and Rodrigo, these guys don't play in front of goal. These guys do not play in front of goal. Let me just say that. Those two guys are just deadly. What do you think they're in the Spanish squad right now? Especially Rodrigo. You know, he's really good. He is really good. Okay. So, Hitman says Aspas and Morata is trash. Aspas, I think, is a little bit more clinical than Morata. Morata, I think it's a whole, you know, psychological problem. You know, when he was at Real Madrid, and then he went to Juventus, and then he went back to Real Madrid, and then he didn't, you know, and then he went to Chelsea. He don't know what he want to do. It's psychological. Daniel Refi says Aspas is so ugly. Daniel Refi, that's not cool, man. That is not cool. Okay, that's not cool. You know, Aspas might think that you're ugly. Think about that one. You know what I mean? Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, though. So it's just your opinion. CR7 Golaza said it's crazy to think how that in June, De Gea for goalie of the year was a no-brainer, and one World Cup can change everything. Same with Salah. Well, I don't think that applies to Salah, though. Salah, I don't think so. Salah is under a lot of pressure to repeat what he did last season. But I think Salah will score a lot of goals. You know, they will score a lot of goals because look at what him, Mane, and Firmino are already doing for Liverpool, you know. And even though Sadio Mane has been, you know, out of the blocks faster than Mohamed Salah, I think he will score a lot of goals. Remember, there are 36 games, and there are only 10 matches versus the top 5 teams. And Salah does score versus the top 5 teams. So he should be able to replicate what he did last season or even get close to it. You know, I see Mohamed Salah score 35 goals this season. 35 goals for the whole season. Max. Okay, so let's move on to the next fixture. We decided that it's going to be a draw between Croatia and España. So the next fixture will be a League B fixture between Bosnia and Herzegovina and Austria. Bosnia won their first match versus Northern Ireland. Austria are yet to play, but Austria has been in really good form as of late. I don't know what they did in their recent friendly in this current international break, but it shouldn't reflect on how they will perform in this game. It's two different things. One is a friendly, one is a competitive match. We can't judge them like that. But it's a hard one. It's a really hard one to call. It's really, really hard. It's hard to call. So it's really hard to call. Austria, good team, man. David Alaba, Marko Nautovic, Baumgartlinger, few other good players on that team. They're good. They're a good side. You know. They're really, really good side. At least on paper. Bosnia is also a good side as well. I'm predicting Austria to advance from League B and go up to League A. But some reason I think Bosnia, they're at home. I think they're going to scrape out a win. I do think they're going to scrape out a win. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win. Guys, what's your prediction for this one? Parsa Ashgari. Hi, how are you? Stefan Muradali is up in here, man. He says Salah is getting less than 20 goals. Stefan Muradali, I think you've been watching too much Have Hope Football Hut. I think you've been watching too many of his videos. But Football Ferrer says a 2-1 win for Austria. Danny Refi, save the questions for later. We are past the Iago Aspas thing right now. We don't want to talk about that anymore. But I do think Stefan Muradali is watching too much Have Hope, who said that he would only score 15 goals max, I think, for the whole season, or maybe for the English Premier League season. But that is quite, I think that is, he's going to score way more goals than that. I think he's going to score at least 25 goals this season in the Premier League, 22. And he's going to score about 7 to 8 in the Champions League and a handful in the League Cup, FA Cup games. You know, I think he will do well again. Don't put so much pressure on the guy, man. He was amazing last season. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Bosnia. We have Damian Perez saying a 2-1 win for Bosnia as well. Gord said a 2-2 tie. Okay, you see, Stefan Murdali's actually, corrected me. He says in the Prem. So he is a big fan of Have Hope Hut. Bosnia 10. Zeko, what? Ibisevic, Austria 15, Arnautovic 42. What are you talking about? Okay, 3-2 win for, the scores. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's actually saying when they're going to score the goal. So a 3-2 win for Austria. Okay, cool. All right, so Hitman says a 2-1 win, Bosnia, if they're at home. Yes, they are at home. I think they will win. Advenko says, sorry, I'm late, but I had a sort of stupid shit out. Wow. What is that? CR7 Golazo, do you make bets on games? No, I do not bet. I have never bet. I don't even know if I could bet because I think betting is like illegal in America, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't really bet. I don't know if I could actually make an account in England or another country and bet from that account. But I don't want to get into the betting. If I used to bet, I would have won a lot of money because I've made a lot of really good predictions and also a lot of really bad predictions as well. So I might have lost a lot of money. It might have been equal right now. Maybe I would have been plus $100. But I don't get into betting, man. It's too risky. It's too damn risky, and I don't want to lose my money that I work so hard for. But I'm going for a 2-1 win for Bosnia. Some of you guys are thinking that, Austria is going to win on the road. Some say it's a draw, but we will know tomorrow. All right, so League C. Finland versus Estonia. Finland actually won their first match versus Hungary, which was their first win over Hungary for a very, very, very, very long time. Very, very long time, like 40 years. And then Greece defeated Estonia 1-0 as well. So it's going to be pretty tight in this group. It's going to be tight in Group 2. It's going to be really, really tight in Group 2. So, we have to keep an eye on this group. But Finland versus Estonia, guys. What do you think? What do you guys think? Finland versus Estonia. We have FIFA and PES player saying a 3-1 win for Finland. Mark Pacelli, a 1-0 win for Finland. I do think Finland should win this game. You have that guy Pukki looking really good, man. He plays in the English Championship. Finland are at home. Estonia, they didn't play too well at home. And I just think they will go on losing. And either them or Hungary will get relegated to the minnows, where they belong. Then, what do you guys say for okay, we all agreeing that Finland would actually win this game. Scandinavian team, never qualified for the World Cup. They will actually win this match and set themselves up to compete for promotion alongside Greece. So watch yourself, Greece. Watch your back, Greece. Finland is here to prove something. Future World Cup debutant, maybe 2026, or if they continue playing like this, 2022. They could be in the Desert World Cup of Qatar, the Winter Desert World Cup. Okay, so we all agreeing that Finland would actually win this game. Damian Perez says A 2-2 draw. Yes, Klavan does play for Estonia, but Klavan might be injured right now. I didn't see him in the first game, or I can't recall seeing him. Omar M, a 2-0 win for Finland. PJ Maguire, 1-0 win for Finland. Football Faroe saying a 0-0, but it's hard. Yes, it is a hard prediction, but I do think, I definitely do think that Finland should scrape this one. For the next fixture, we have Hungary versus Greece. Hungary versus Greece. I'm actually going to go for Greece to win this one pretty easily. And even though Greece is not a high-scoring team, I'm going to go for Greece to win this one 3-1 on the road. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Greece on the road. What's your prediction for this, guys? We have Georgie Chikvaidze. I can't say your name. Georgie Chikvaidze. Chikvaidze. All right, welcome to the stream, man. Your name is pretty hard to say. Hi, Dominic. What is your prediction about overall winner of League C and League D? Well, those leagues does not have an overall winner, because the overall winner comes from League A. And if we want to say overall winner of League C and League B or League D, we'll have to wait until the playoffs, comes around when we know all 4 group winners. Then we could actually predict who would actually win a playoff between all 4 teams. But there's not actually a winner of each group right now. So Stefan Mordali asked, Dom, are you going to make a video about the FIFA ratings? Nah, I'm actually going to do a follow-up video to my the Croatia video that I made, rating those players. I'm actually going to do a follow-up video to see how many of those I get right once all the ratings come out. But I'm not going to do a ratings video, because I don't really make a lot of those types of videos, and I don't see what I'm going to get out of it. I already looked at the scores, and some of them are really hard to understand, Like, I know, for example, Naldo, who plays for Schalke, 35-year-old Brazilian, he's an 86. And I was like, wow, Naldo is an 86. I know he is really good. He's still really good, but at 86, I don't know about that. Buffon is still way, way up there. I don't think Buffon is still up there. Buffon should have got a lower grade. So it's suspect, man. It's suspect. Some of the ratings are suspect. Some of them are really suspect. But I'm not going to continue talking about that right now until I'm done with these predictions. So we're going for a Greece win. Everyone thinks that Greece is going to actually win this game, and I do agree with that. Moldova versus Belarus. I'm going to go for another Belarus win, man. I'm going to go for a Belarus win. Belarus actually smashed, I think they smashed San Marino by what, 5-0 or 4-0? And Luxembourg smashed Moldova. So we're going to have a switch around. Moldova versus Belarus and San Marino versus Luxembourg, which I think we might see another, banger for Belarus, maybe a 3-0 win. And for someone said a 7. Johan offered battle game to game. What a name. 7-0, man. 7-0. Wow. Belarus, we all agreeing would win this. Yes. Football Pharaoh, Moldova 1, Belarus 3. Wow. San Marino, Luxembourg, man. Could Luxembourg do what Sweden did to them? 8-0. 8-0. Guys, I was actually looking back at the UEFA World Cup qualifiers the other day when I was actually doing I was doing something. Something I was actually doing. I can't remember. But oh my God, when you saw teams like Portugal and Belgium played against these minnows, oh man, guys, it was 8 and 9-0 and 7-0 and 8-1 and 6-0. So that's the reason why they actually, pair the teams up in leagues, you know, according to your strength. So you're playing teams that we don't know where any of these games could go. These games could go any which way. And that's the beauty about the UEFA Nations League. I love it. I love it, man. So we don't know what's going to happen. So 49 minutes, I have covered day 5 of match day 2 of the 2018-19 UEFA Nations League. And we have gone through tomorrow's fixtures, and I give my predictions. So it will be pretty cool when we do tomorrow's live stream. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow I will be live streaming, and I'll be doing it a little earlier because I won't be doing overtime at work tomorrow. So I will be actually home a little earlier. So let's do a bit of Q&A since we are done with that. I might only do about 20 minutes of Q&A max today. I don't want to make the stream too long tonight. It's already 8:49 in my time, and I don't want to make the stream too long. So guys, if you're in here and you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, smash it. Smash it. Get the video to at least, let's say 30 likes. You know, I'm not aiming for 50 likes right now. Maybe when the replay goes up, but 30 likes, smash the thumbs up button. And guys, don't forget, Super Chat is on. So if you want to donate to the channel so I could get, you know, beverage money, feel free to do so if you have such a thing in your at your disposal. But let's move on. Okay, for questions. Okay, we have AVJ123 up in here. I have a couple mods up in here, man. We have Football Pharaoh, Omar M, AVJ123. We have Advenko up in here. Advenko, are you still here? Yes, I think so. You know, so pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So Stefan Muradali says, EA are so dumb they give Busquets a 79 passing. Yeah, like how? You know, you see some things that Busquets does in the midfield for Barcelona, and it's amazing, man. I don't understand. I really don't understand the FIFA ratings and how they come up with some of them. But, you know. So Football Pharaoh has the first question of the night. And he asked, what national team would you manage? Okay, this is a tricky question because it's not a tricky question at all. You know why it's not a tricky question? Because I have actually managed national teams in FIFA career mode. So it's an easy question. Okay. I've actually managed India before. That wasn't a lot of fun, but I actually almost won the World Cup with India. You know, the highest rating for a player, he got to close to 70, but no one over 70. But there was a guy by the name of Jaskaran Singh. He is so fast in the game, and he's short and fast, and he was really helpful in the game for me. But I didn't really have fun managing India at all. I also managed Denmark, which was a really fun team to manage. A lot of talented players in that team. That was a fun team to manage. I managed Argentina before, you know, later on in the career mode. So I had a lot of regens. It was also fun to manage. And who else did I manage? I managed the Czech Republic before. That wasn't fun at all. But the team that I was currently managed was actually Germany. And what actually happened was a lot of the German talent just petered away. You know, so I had to do a lot of recruiting and a lot of developing, players and all of that, putting them in the squad, buying them for my club. So a team that I would actually want to manage, would I actually want to bring up a smaller team and take them to glory, to show all my managerial expertise? Or will I want to have a national team that I have a large player pool to choose from, a team that has a really nice league behind it? Okay. It's a tricky question. But I might actually, oh man, it's hard. It's a hard question. It's a hard question. When I'm done answering this question, I want you guys to also answer this question as well. Which team will I manage? I might actually go for a team like the Netherlands, you know, a struggling team, but it has a okay league with a lot of talented players to choose from, and they're currently going through a transitional phase, and I think I can take them to glory and win a World Cup for them for the first time after they missed out on it after being in the finals 3 times, you know. So I'm going to say the Netherlands. I really like the players, you know, young, talented players. I like how the team is very multi, you know, racial, and it's just an interesting team to manage, I think. You know, Dutch and, you know, a lot of people from the Netherlands actually speak English as well and a few other languages. So I'm going to go for the Dutch. I'm going to go for the Dutch. I'm not going to say Belgium, you know, but Belgium comes close, but I'm going for the Dutch. Okay, so which team will you guys manage if you were able to manage a team? Football Pharaoh, what will be your answer? Advenco, Omar M, my moderators, AVJ123. Jamie, man, what's up? Jamie, how could you say Scotland? You got to say China. It has to be China. You want to manage China so bad. Okay, so Mac Hale prediction said Japan or Canada would be interested in my opinion. I'm going to go for the Netherlands. Okay, so PJ McGuire said Ireland. Stefan says, as a Barca fan, I say Modric deserves Ballon d'Or. Okay. Omar M says Tunisia. Omar M, isn't that a Al Ali flag you have on your name there? Al Ali, Egypt? Isn't it? So Football Ferris says he will take Australia. Whoa. Ghana, Omar M. Adnan says Nigeria, USA, England, Brazil, Japan. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Frank Pavunkovic, your name is tricky. I'd manage Italy. Okay. So Tiki Taka asked a very interesting question. Who are you more a fan of? Belgium or Croatia? That's a tricky question. You know why? Okay, let me explain. During the World Cup, I followed Belgium, as you guys should know. And for those of you guys who know, I also did not predict Croatia to even get out of their group because they have been flopping 2002, 2006, 2014. So I'm like, they're going to do it again. But Croatia actually stole my heart, man. I was backing for Belgium during the World Cup still. Belgium was my team. But Croatia, they just did something really special. You know, those 2 penalty shootouts, you know, defeating England. They just did so good. And then on top of that, what happened, I never really, even though I followed Belgium and I had a Belgium shirt during the World Cup and I was back in Belgium, I did not really pull a Belgium following. Like, I know one guy from Facebook actually added me and we were friends on Facebook and stuff. He was supposed to send me something from Belgium. He never did. And sorry if I'm calling you out, but I don't have a lot of Belgium fans and subscribers, so it'll have to be Croatia. You know, because I spoke about Croatia and they just show me love. They just, you know, it was just reciprocal. So as right now, I have to go for Croatia, man. Belgium was my World Cup team. There was my World Cup team, and I still have a soft spot for Belgium. But, you know, right now, Croatia before Belgium right about now, to be completely honest. To be completely honest. So if anyone's in here from Belgium, remember Belgium, World Cup team. I will continue to follow the team. Not saying that, but it's just something, you know, I have a connection with Croatia now. So Danny says he's so confused. What are you so confused about? Ain't nothing to be confused about. I just explained myself. It's pretty easy. Dom, you were a Belgium fan. Oh man, let me not even go on with Danny Arefi, man. It's Danny Arefi. Okay. Anto Kines says, much love to you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, FIFA and PS player. Who will win the Qatar 2022 World Cup? I don't know, because I don't know who's going to qualify for the World Cup. As of now, Qatar is the only team qualified for the World Cup. So I really can't tell you who's going to win it. A lot of us thought Brazil, a lot of us, including myself, thought Brazil was actually going to win the World Cup. And think again. So Adnan asked, who is better, Chicharito or Arnautovic? I'm going to give it to Arnautovic. I think he's way more talented than Chicharito, in my opinion. Not old Chicharito, though. Not the old Chicharito when he just came out the blocks and, you know, he got signed by Man United. The Chicharito now is not better than the Arnautovic now. Arnautovic is a very talented player. And I think if he is like, for example, I'm not talking up like Pep Guardiola, but if he is coached by or managed by a guy like Pep Guardiola, you could see him stepping up to the next level. All right, there was a good question here. Siasen Golazo, if you were a player and played for Man City, the club you love, and then Man United give you an offer to be the highest paid footballer in the world, do you join them or stay loyal to Manchester City? Of course I'm going to stay loyal to Manchester City. I'm not going to sell out for the rivals at all. Not at all. Not at all. I ain't going to do it. Who you think I am? Do I look like Alexis Sanchez to you? Do I look like Fred to you? Is my name Frederico? No. I won't do it. That's actually what happened with Alexis Sanchez and Fred. Both players were supposed to come to, Manchester City. Man United hijacked both moves, and the rest is history. Both players, I think, will be doomed at Man United. Both Fred and Alexis Sanchez. And we also see a similar matter with Ruben Neves, who is linked to Manchester City, but now there are rumors that Man United might want to hijack the move. Like, what is up in Man United and hijacking, City players? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, more questions. PJ Maguire, can Japan win the Asian Cup and Copa America? I do think Japan could win the Asian Cup, but the Copa America is a long shot. They could win the Copa America, though. If they take the similar squad to what they took to the World Cup, and if they could repeat the World Cup heroics, man, oh, man. Will Japan actually be the first foreign nation to win the Copa America? Like, that would be sick. That would be freaking sick, man. But Football Pharaoh does predict Japan to become a footballing giant. So who knows? Who knows what would happen? Okay. The Miho Cordro Rich Squad. What's up, man? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, smash it right now. Okay, so... all right. Okay. Inquisitive 87-1. Do you understand the content on Tifa football? The tactics they explain are confusing. I actually do not watch a lot of Tifa football, to be honest. If I see an interesting video pop up on a topic that I'm interested in, I do watch the video. But I am not big on tactics. To be honest, I am not big on tactics. Because you could go out there, with your tactical stuff and still lose to a less tactical, astute manager. So I'm not big into tactics at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So for all those who want to talk tactics and, pretend they know what's going on, you don't know jack shit what's going on, man. You don't know nothing what's going on. if you want to talk tactics. Because sometimes, for example, with Mourinho, you think he's going to play a certain tactics because of the lineup that he names, and then he goes and put a player over there, over here, and you're like, oh boy, I got it wrong, you know. So screw the tactics, man. Go out there and just play the damn football. Well, not screw the tactics, but you know, screw trying to understand what each manager is trying to do. Because a lot of times you go into the game with a tactic, you know, and 5 minutes into the game you have to change. You screw your tactic. It's done. 5 minutes into the game, you're 2-0 down. What your tactic goes out the window, right? So, enough said. Alvenko asked, Dom, who's winning the Europa League? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know, man. Chelsea, Arsenal, Sevilla is in there, right? I don't know, man. Because you know why? There's 8 teams coming down from the Champions League, and one of those teams might actually win it. One of these teams could win it like Atletico Madrid did last season. Also, could Olympique de Marseille do it? They got to the finals last year. I think they are in the Europa League, right? Okay, questions, more questions. Let me answer these questions. Daniel Kiria, what's up, man? Who is with more speed if it comes... Who is with more speed if it comes to scoring goals? Hazard, Mbappe, or Lacazette? What you mean more speed, though? I don't get it. Rephrase and come again. Let's move on. Okay, Advenko says, here's a tactic. Get out there and score a goal. Yes. Adnan asks, what do you think about advanced analysis stats in football, like expected goals? To be honest, I really don't go too much into the stats. For real, I don't go too much into the stats. There's people who really, really love numbers like that. But I actually like numbers when I actually look up on like a player's career and how many games they played for that club, how many goals they scored, their assists. When it comes to match by match, I don't do that. Once the game is over, I'm done with that game. I talk about it. That game is done. Next game, please. You know, we might refer to, you know, what happened in a previous game, but there's so much football playing these days, guys. Once a match is over, it's over. It's done. For real. That's just how I feel. Like, who remembered that Brazil beat USA 2-0 the other day? Like, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's insignificant. It's done. What we're looking for is the game tomorrow. USA versus Mexico. The Brazil versus USA game is history. You know, so I don't really look too much into, you know, the stats after the game at all. I look into the result. What was the result? If you want to study stats and say, for example, I noticed when, you know, such and such had the bulk of the possession for the last 7 games in a row and they won all their games. And, you know, if you want to study stuff, it's a whole different field. It's a whole different field. Football is a wide topic that has a lot of different niches you can go into. So that's just, you know, one of the things I don't really get into that much. Okay. Jamie says Scotland beat Albania easily. They had 25 shots. It could have well been 10-0. Yeah, Scotland is a really good team, man. You know, I did not predict them to go through, but they're good. They're good. They have good players. With, you know, with Robertson being the captain, I was like, wow, Andrew Robertson. What a meteoric rise for the former Hull City man. Now plays for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's #1 left back. Pretty cool, man. Happy for him. Tiki Taka asked, if Catalonia become a country, would it affect Spain's national team? I don't think so, you know. I don't think so. I think both nations will have really strong national teams, and it would make things quite interesting in Europe. I would actually, you know what? I don't like to get into politics too much, but the other day when Catalonia was actually, you know, trying to get their independence, I was hoping that they did for the sake of football. I swear, you know, it would have put things in. It would have made things really, you know, interesting, because, you know, you have, you know, clubs like the Catalan clubs like Barcelona, and I think Espanyol is a Catalan club. I don't know too much about how many Catalan clubs there are or whatnot, but anyways, it would have made things really interesting. People are saying that Barcelona would have came to play in the Premier League and all of that kind of stuff. I was like, wow. So it did not happen. It didn't happen. So Real EA asks, what is your opinion on the CONCACAF Nations League? I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing, man. Give the least known nations in CONCACAF some more competitive fixtures, you know. I like it. I really, really like it. It's gonna, you know, give them a chance to earn some more income, you know, more revenue to help develop their football, gives them an incentive, you know, to move up the ladder and everything. So play, and also play versus teams who are of similar strength and weakness, because these teams are weak. So you might not find these teams getting blown out, you know. And what would happen if a team works their way from, let's say, the bottom league to the next league to the top league in the next 3-4 years? A team like USA wouldn't blow them out of the, you know. So it's good. It's good. It's good for the development of the sport, man. So it could actually help some of these teams to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, where CONCACAF will have Canada, Mexico, and the USA taking up three of the spots, and only 3 spots will be left, I think. I won't get into it right now, but it does not benefit the other nations in CONCACAF that, you know, the triple bid actually went through. It's not benefiting the other teams at all, as much as, you know, you might think it will. But questions. I'm answering a few more questions before I end this live stream. If I did not answer your question, sorry. Okay, let me look through for people who I haven't answered their questions yet. Prime Time is up in here. What's up, Prime Time? What's up, man? Okay. All right. No questions that I missed. Okay. All right, Mark Pacelli. Who do you think will be the 9th country to win the World Cup? Great question. Great question, man. Oh, before I continue your question about who will win, I just saw some good info. Haiti just won 13-0 in the CONCACAF Nations League against, I think it was one of the St. Martins. Wow, 13-0. Oh my God. And this is the thing that we're going to see not happen in the CONCACAF Nations League. We're not going to see these blowout games, because Haiti and St. Martin will never be in the same league. So it's just, oh man, it's just so embarrassing. Who would win? Who would win? St. Martin or San Marino? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, man. Turks and Caicos versus San Marino. Who the hell will win? Football Forever knows he did a tournament like that. But 9th World Cup winner, Mark Pacelli. 9th World Cup winner. Wow. It's hard. It was almost Croatia. It was almost Belgium. Wow. Croatia or Belgium. It's either going to be a European. It's going to be a European team, in my opinion. Croatia, Belgium, or the Netherlands. One of 3. We could also throw Portugal in there. Croatia, Netherlands, Belgium, Portugal. I don't see any South American country close to winning the World Cup for the first time. Colombia, nah. Chile, nah. Peru, nah. An Asian country, nah. CONCACAF, Mexico, USA, winning it at home, nah. One of the countries that I named. Great question, Mark Pacelli. Great question. So for the questions, okay. All right. Inquisitive says Haiti has a rich football legacy. I think they made the 16 in a World Cup in the 70s. No, they actually qualified for the 1974 World Cup hosted by Germany, and they did not advance to the round of 16. Did they have 16 teams or not? Well, they didn't make it out their group, but I could remember, I did a video on that. Haiti scored the first goal versus Italy, but eventually they lost the match. I think they lost the match. But that was actually the first time somebody had scored on Italy for years. They had this defensive setup called, was it Catanage or something? I can't remember the name, but the Haitian guy, his name was Emmanuel Sanon, was the first person to score in Italy for a very long time. And Emmanuel Sanon also scored another goal, I think it was versus Argentina, but they lost the game as well. So, Haiti qualified for the 1974 World Cup. Yes, prime time. Poland beat Haiti 7-0 in 1974 World Cup. Yes, you're right. Not football related, but stay safe during Hurricane Florence. Well, I don't think I'm in the hurricane zone. I live in New York. The last hurricane to hit us really hard was the hurricane. What is its name again, boy? Damn. It was a bad hurricane. I can't remember the name of it right now. But it was a girl name. I can't remember the name. Sandy, yes. David Schultz. You guys are good, man. Hurricane Sandy. But I was in a pretty safe place during Hurricane Sandy. I was over by this girl's house for the entire weekend it happened. I had a lot of fun. Let's just keep it right there. So, Gold Cup versus Copa America. It has to be Copa America. Copa America, bigger tournament. Gold Cup, man. I covered last year's Gold Cup, but a low profile, competition. But I really enjoyed covering that Gold Cup. When I did the last year's Gold Cup, it was the first surge I saw on the channel. I had like 200 and something subscribers. I don't know who could remember that, but I had like 200 and something subscribers. It was last July. I think it was July, and I went home. I went on vacation to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I had 200 and something subscribers, and I felt so good. Guys, you don't understand how good I felt. All my videos, I used to make videos on my DSLR camera and my cell phone, but I took the cell phone to St. Vincent and I was making videos there. I was doing a preview prediction for every single Gold Cup game, and then I did a reaction, and the channel got some boost, man. I saw growth for the first time. I was like, whoa, and then after that, I did the Confederations Cup, and then the rest is history. So Adnan said, I was here when you covered the Gold Cup. Yeah, I know you were here for a very long time. Adnan was here for a very long time. Daniel Refi was here for a very long time. Especially, I remember when I did my first ever Q&A, I asked you guys to send in videos. Daniel Refi sent in a video. Betel Kebede was here for a very long time. Betel Kebede sent in a video. Adnan sent in a video. One of my friends from Germany sent in a video. I still cool with him on Instagram. He's not so present on the YouTube channel, but It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can remember this young kid from Australia sending in a video as well. An old subscriber of mine. I haven't seen him. I don't know what happened to him. Rafael Feliz, he sent me the USA jersey and then he disappeared. I don't know what happened. I hope he's safe. But a lot of you guys have been around for a very, very long time, man, and I really appreciate it. So, CR7 Golazo, I've been here since worst defeats of the World Cup. Yes, I remember that World Cup video I made, 100 days to the 2018 World Cup, guys. I will never attempt to do another series like that. I'm telling you, man, when I got to day 30, guys, when I got to day 30, I was dead. I was burning out, I'm telling you. I was like, what the hell am I getting myself into, man? I will not try that again. I will not try that again. Stefan Muradali, yes, you've been around for a very, very long time, man. After the Gold Cup, yes, long, long time. Dominic Rich, you should take a DNA test and show your results on the channel. Yes, I have been thinking about doing that. Thank you very much for suggesting that. That's another cool type of content to do on the channel. I will do something like that. Thank you very much. I will look into it. I will look into it. Okay. Advenco, this is my second account. I was here when Daniel Refi stopped disliking. Remember? Yes, we all remember that one. We all remember that. Daniel Refi has been with the channel for quite a long time, you know, quite a long time. And I really, really appreciate it. I really do appreciate him being a part of the channel. But, you know, he has a lot of growing to do. He has a lot of growing to do. Daniel Refi, how old are you now? Like 15 years old, right? I think that RF is like 15 years old right now. Dominic, do you think you are part Carib? You never know. You never know. I could be, because I think my great-grandmother had some kind of indigenous or even Indian in her. So I might be indigenous Indian. Who knows? I'm from India. You know, but that would be really cool, though. That would be really cool to see which African country, you know, my descendants came from and stuff like that. That would be crazy. Like, I do a test like that and find out I'm freaking, what, Nigerian? I'm Cameroonian. I'm Senegalese. Or who knows, I'm even Egyptian. Maybe not Egyptian. Maybe not Egyptian, though. Maybe not Egyptian. Football Pharaoh is already Egyptian. But, yeah, man. So Daniel Refi says, okay, I'm leaving. Peace. All right, Daniel Refi. See the same thing I'm saying, guys? Same exact thing I'm saying. But anyways, Dominic, what was your first World Cup? Mine was 1998. It has, okay, yes, mine was 1998 as well. I was actually in primary school. Primary school. I was in junior 4. 1998. No, I was in junior 5 or grade 6. I was in grade 6. I actually went to secondary school or high school when I was in 1998. So after that summer, I went to secondary school or high school for the first time. So the 1998 World Cup, my first ever World Cup. Before 1998, guys, I had no idea what the World Cup was, you know. I was only 11 years old at that time. I didn't know. I really didn't know. My first World Cup was 2014, CR7 Golazo. Oh my goodness. Advenco says, I looked up St. Vincent and it said they have the most West African ancestry. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I might be from one of those West African nations. Wow. Stefan says, LOL, they don't call it primary school in America. No, they call it elementary school, you know. My kids are actually in elementary school right now. David Schultz, Advenco, a lot of Vincentians are part Carib or Caucasian, though. Yes, we have a lot of Caucasians in St. Vincent. A lot of, we call them Portuguese. I think there might have been a lot of Portuguese descendants, you know, in St. Vincent. And it's crazy. Guys, when you hear the white people in St. Vincent talk, they sound just like me. And it's so funny to hear them talk. And it's like hearing like a white Jamaican talk. It's like, it's so crazy. I'm like, is that voice coming out of that person? Yes, yes. It is. But St. Vincent is also linked to Belize. St. Vincent and Belize have that link between the Garifuna people. They are actually the Black Caribs, the darker Carib people. I can't remember the exact thing, but we are linked to the Belize people as well. So it's crazy. Stefan said, my first World Cup was 2006 when we qualified. Of course, the Soca Warriors qualified for the first time. Dwight York, Shaka Hislop, Stern John. That white guy was playing for Trinidad and Tobago as well. His name was, I can't remember his name right now. The name is on the tip of my tongue. But Birchall, I think his name was. Birchall, And that's actually an Indian name. All right. Everybody knows Dom has the blood of pool, white, and red. What are you talking about? Polish blood. Okay. Dominic, do you follow track and field? Not a lot, but I do, see things here and there, 2002, the Scandal World Cup was the first one I watched. Well, I actually watched 98, 2002, 6, 10, 14, and 18. So that's 6 World Cups, man. I'm a World Cup veteran right now. But inquisitive, I really don't know too much about track and field, football, and cricket are the sports that I really follow on an everyday basis. And Adnan says, congrats on 17K subs. Thank you very much to all you guys who have been subbed to the channel for such a long time. Thank you very much, man. Guys, I will end the stream at 1.5 hours. So the next 3 minutes or so, I will be out of here. Real EA says, a lot of people of Indian heritage in Trinidad, especially in their government. That's a good one. Yes, Trinidad is predominantly, well, maybe not predominantly Indian heritage. And I think Stefan, you are of Indian heritage as well, right? I do follow. Yes, Stefan said the Caribbean T20 is happening right now, I think. I don't watch cricket anymore, guys. I grew out of the cricket watching. Brian Hinojosa is up in here, man. What's up? He said his first World Cup was 2010. 2010 sealed my football interest. I'm still ticked off by Jayan missed penalty. Me too. I am. I'm still like in awe. I actually covered the whole Uruguay-Ghana thing in a Q&A Fridays, a couple months ago, and I covered the whole thing. I think I showed a clip of it, everything. Suarez boxed the ball out of the, the goal and everything. It was intentional, and it was just, it would have been a monumental moment in African football history if Ghana had got to the semifinals, man. Asamoah Gyan, that guy, oh, man. Freaking screw up he is. Anyways. Wow, Primetime said, geez, my first World Cup was Italia 1990. Well, Primetime, you might be a little bit older than me, it seems. I'm thinking Primetime, you might be around 36 years old. Am I right? 36 years old. Mexican Taco is up in here. What's up, man? Sada Azmoun. Did I see a name? Sada Azmoun is up in here. Is this Daniel Refi coming back as Sada Azmoun? Might be. I think so, I think so. Primetime said, hell no. Okay, so you might be my age then. 30, 31. Hey, Dominic Richard or whatever. Should I come back, Iran? Wow. So Primetime is 32. I am right. Primetime, we could hang out, man. You guys, we are the same age. We can chit-chat and talk about life and all the struggles of grown adult, 32, pretty damn grown, pretty grown, man. Okay, we have a long name here, which I want to try to say. Do you think Red Star Belgrade can qualify in Europa League? Red Star Belgrade are in the Champions League. Okay, I think you mean, do you think they will place third in Group C, go to the Europa League? They just might. I'm predicting them to place third. And if they go to the Europa League, you know, teams of similar strength, they could actually win the thing. It would be crazy if they won it, man. So prime time was 4 when he watched Italia 1990. Prime time, I don't know how you managed to watch football as a 4-year-old and actually remembered everything, man. But you're good. You're good. You're really good. Guys, I actually got introduced to the World Cup by the St. Vincent Football Association. They came down to my school. You know, they give out, you know, stuff. I can't remember exactly what they did, but immediately it sparked something in my mind. I was writing down the names of players from the 1998 World Cup. I actually had books and stuff. I don't know if I still have some books, some old books from when I was little, but I don't think I could find the names and stuff. I can't. But guys, it's time for me to end this stream. I really appreciate all of you guys who joined the stream. It wasn't a lot of you guys. It's not a high number or anything, but it's fine. I'm cool with that. I just like chatting with you guys one-on-one live. You know, I will do more live streams going forward. Believe it. I will do. Are you guys for more live streams? Do you like videos like this? Let me know. I will do my regular videos. I have to, you know, but I have to do live streams in between, man. Okay, we have another real question here from somebody who seems to know a lot about freaking St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay, so Real EA is asking, do you remember a St. Vincent player by the name Rodney Jack? Yes, Rodney Chan Jack. That's what his name is, Rodney Chang Jack. He played for Crew Alexandria in England. Crew Alexandria, I think. And I used to hear that name all the time when I was little. Rodney Chang Jack. This was fun. Totally worth the time. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining up in here, man. One of these days, guys, my live stream setup is going to be so popping. It's going to be in HD. And you're going to be like, wow. You know, one of these days. I need to buy a supercomputer first. But guys, I will be back tomorrow, though. I will be back. Okay. Dom, do you remember that one guy who knew so much about the Caribbean? What happened to him? Who guy? I can't remember him. Okay, who will win tomorrow? Mexico or the USA? I'm going for a USA win. A USA win tomorrow, man. A USA win tomorrow, 1-0. I made the thumbnail, everything already. 1-0. And the thumbnail is going to be dope. Guys, a question for you. What do you think about my thumbnails nowadays? Are they getting better? Better thumbnail, for example, the thumbnail for this live stream, the thumbnail. What do you guys think about the thumbnails, guys? You know, we talk a little bit about the channel before I go. What do you guys think about the thumbnail game? Has it improved over the past, you know, few months? You know, I've been trying hard, man. What do you guys think about the thumbnails? Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Advenko says, thumbs up. PJ Maguire, very cool. Who else has anything to say about the thumbnails of my videos? Have you guys seen an improvement? Guys, remember, thumbnails help. Thumbnails help to get clicks. You got to get clicks if your channel is going to grow. And one way in doing so, in making a nice thumbnail for the topic of your video, not clickbaiting, just a nice thumbnail for whatever you're talking about. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. Do you think Leon Bailey will represent Jamaica? I really want him to represent Jamaica, though. I really, really want him to represent Jamaica, but it seems like he probably wants to play for Germany. Seems so. Seems like he wants to play for Germany, so we'll just have to wait. Sal Dela Russo, hi, what's up, man? You see that? Should Roberto Mancino get fired for Italy? He will get fired soon, mark my word. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with the 11 he played today. And he played a total different 11. It's either one, he got permission to experiment, or he's experimenting and it's going awfully bad. So I'll just leave it at there. So guys, thank you all for joining the live stream. It's shorter than yesterday's live stream, 1 hour, 35 minutes. A little bit too long, but I have to go and eat dinner. I didn't eat since maybe a good meal since like 12 o'clock today. So I'm a bit hungry. And I've been talking a lot for the past hour and a half. So guys, thank you very much. Join me tomorrow. If you don't have on your notifications, click the bell, smash the thumbs up button, guys. Remember, the video got to get to 30 thumbs up, guys. Smash the thumbs up button as well. And excuse me, until next time, guys, peace out. Peace out, man. Peace out, everyone at Venko, Brian Hinojosa, Primetime Mexican Taco. He said, get some tacos and tequila. Yes, that'll be good. Stefan Muradali says, peace out. Stony Moje, Nico Moses T says, peace out. Tiki Taka, CR7 Galazzo, Adnan Aja, Sal Dela Russo. Guys, man, Sada Azmoun, who I put on timeout for spamming, Stefan Muradali, Advenko, PJ Maguire, Rizwan, Massive. Guys, peace out, man. Until next time, Rich Squad.